I am on a quest to win using every card in Clash Royale. All 121 cards, War Day style. That means as soon as I use the card, I cannot use it again for the rest of the challenge. You have to navigate 4 War Day decks. I have to navigate 16. This is the Mega War Day Challenge. What is going on, y'all? It's Ozmoden here, and today we've got a brand new series for you. You saw the intro. This is the Mega Draft Challenge. I'm going to try to beat the game using one of each card. I'm excited for this one. I've got my own little cheat sheet here that I'm going to be keeping track of. As soon as we use the card, we cannot use it again. If you notice, we've got 121 cards. So if we had 120, this would fit really nicely and neatly into 15 different 8-card decks. We do have one extra one. So unless Supercell adds cards before we complete this challenge, my workaround here is the rules of the game. I throw the cards in the deck. If I don't use a card at any point throughout the game, then I don't have to burn that card. And so that can carry on to our final deck. I'm hoping that over the course of 15 decks that we'll have like 4 or 5 extra cards at least that we can move on to that new deck. And then we can just have, if we have 5 cards that we haven't used, then we'll just have 3 cards that we cannot use. And that's going to be the final battle, is trying to figure out how to win with even less cards than what we usually have. So we'll see. That's going to be a part of the strategy, is seeing which cards we can carry over. We're going to have some bad cards in some decks. We're going to have some good cards in some decks. And if we can not have to use those good cards to win, then we can just pass it on to the next one. So hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if it doesn't. We're going to start by building a brand new deck. This is my main deck that I play with, and I do not want to start with it. It's got a lot of good cards. It's got 2 Evos. I'm going to try to hold on to these cards as long as I can. So let's go ahead and add a brand new deck. Let's go ahead and I want to burn some bad cards. I think 3 Musketeers are the worst card in the game. I don't want to have to worry about using 3 Muskies. Let's go ahead and grab Rune Giant. I'm not too sure how to use that card. I don't see it a lot. I don't think it's a very good card, maybe. From here, let's go ahead and build around this. So let's grab Pump for the Muskies. Let's grab, I know I've seen little Berserker paired with Rune Giant. And then, what are we at? 5.3. So let's grab some cycle cards. We'll grab a Spirit. We'll use East Electro Spirit here. Let's see if we can grab. Let's grab a evolution. I don't want to go through all my evolutions. I don't have all of them unlocked. But we can at least put something light, like bats. Let's go ahead and throw Bomber in there. And then 4-0. Okay, I like being around the 4-0 range. 1 evolution. Let's get a champion in there. I think we can only use 1 champion per deck anyway. So let's go ahead and get Golden Knight in. And do we have a win condition outside of? Let's grab a, lower, kind of mid-tier, low-tier win condition. I like Ram Rider. Similar to Hog, a little too much elixir for me. 4-1 isn't bad. Let's go ahead and get evolution in the evolution slot. I think I'm going to try. I'm not, it's not a good deck, but it burns 3 Muskies. It burns Rune Giant. I don't use the Elixir Collector for a lot of stuff. Let's give it a try. Let's run with these 8. I'm not a big fan of Ram Rider either. Let's run with these 8. Let's see if we can get a win on the board. I'm not expecting a win early, but if we can get a win this video, then we'll be off to a good start. So Immediately I'm seeing Dagger Duchess. This is definitely going to be like a... I don't have a lot of air defense either, I'm not realizing. This is definitely going to be like a build and beat down kind of deck. Let's go here and let's distract here. Berserker in. Rune Giant. The Rune Giant Berserker combo is actually pretty good. Pretty good. We're on tower and the Dagger Duchess is out of daggers. And we might take a whole tower here right off the bat. How about that? Our Berserker's doing work with that. Let's get this here. Let's get this here. Can we get a King Tower activation? Not quite. Not quite. I was a little confused as to what I wanted to... Did I want to use the Bomber to activate the King Tower? Did I want to use the E-Spirit? And I kind of messed up my placements. All right. Now we can chill. And this deck is kind of designed to wait till double elixir anyway. Let's get them down. If I can get a Rune Giant in front of this would be nice. Goblin Machine is on tower. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Let's get Berserker down. All right, we got to reset here. We got to come out of this alive. Probably shouldn't use the Evo there, but it does counter very nicely. Let's get another pump down. I think that's the priority here. Playing to double elixir. Let's get another pump in. They have nothing for the pump. If we can get a win off of the first game, that would be huge. We are all defense through here. I don't think I've played my Golden Knight yet. I might even want to hold on to Golden Knight if we can win without him. Let's get Ram Rider in. Let's get this and this going. Bomber involved. Electro Spirit. I want to try to hold on to my Golden Knight a little bit. Let's get another Ram Rider. There's only 25 seconds left. Here and here, Berserker to take out the Evo. I almost just played a Golden Knight in the pocket. I almost just put a Golden Knight in the pocket. We're going to win without Golden Knight. Golden Knight stays on the board. And we're just about 3-crowned. We just about 3-crowned that first battle. Yo, hold on now. All right, that's a little different. That changes things up. All right, Golden Knight passes on to the next round. We do not have to burn Golden Knight. All right, what do we use here? We use Bomber. That's 2 elixir. Bomber off the board. We are done with Bomber. We are done with Rune Giant. 4 elixir. Gone. Elixir Pump. We use that. Gone. We have Berserker off the table. We have E-Spirit. Electro Spirit. Gone. 3 Musketeers. Do not have to use that card anymore. We have Ram Rider for 5 elixir. Off the board. It's time to build a new deck, y'all. All right. So that's great. Let's go ahead and delete this deck. I don't ever want to see this again. We keep our Golden Knight, which is huge. That's 2 cards now off the first match. We have 2 cards for our final deck. Let's go ahead and add a deck here. For this one, my game crashed on me. For this one, let's go ahead and add... I want to go through my high elixir cards. 3 Muskies is gone. Golem, Lava Hound. I'm not a big fan of Lava Hound. Let's go Royal Recruits for this next one. Let's build I think the thing about Royal Recruits is that there are good Royal Recruits decks that are just those cards aren't used in a lot of other decks. So Royal Recruits is actually a very good War Day deck. Because you don't have to compromise a whole lot with that. Let's go recruit. Let's go like splitting. So like recruits hogs. I think I'm fine getting hogs off the board. They're 5 elixir. Recruits hogs. And then like you typically see like zappies. Those are 3 elixir. I'll probably pass them. 3 elixir. Where the zappies at? Are they 4 elixir? Where are my zaps at? There they are. 4 elixir. Zappies. Goblin Cage, 4 elixir. I don't think I have the Goblin Cage Evo either. Goblin Cage. We've got Flying Machine is in this one a lot. These guys can go. What are we at? How many do we have left? 2 more. Let's grab another champion. See, I like that let's grab Mighty Miner because he goes both lanes. I like that we have the Golden Knight, but if we have 2 champions, then we can't use 2 champions in the next deck. So let's go. What do we got? 1 left. We need like a spell card, like Zap maybe. Oh, let's go Barbarian Barrel. 4.3. No buildings. Let's roll straight into it. Royal Recruits deck. I don't have the Royal Recruits Evo or the Barrel Evo. Let's go. I don't want to think too much about passing cards on. We've got plenty of opportunities for that. Let's just play the game, and then halfway through, we can kind of make an assessment. Get these guys in. I want to play too aggressive. I'm gonna have to play a little aggressive here. We want to save this, get a little bit of damage on that right-hand side. We're doing pretty well on this left-hand side. That's quite a bit coming in, and then we've got these Royal Hogs to finish things up. Dude, this might be a quick match. This might be a quick match. Let's get Hogs in for the 3 crown if he gives up, because we have a lot of cards that could pass on. This is massive. This is massive. He just played a P.E.K.K.A. and then a lot of bridge spam. I don't know what to do here. I want to hold on to a good bit of cards. All right, we're gonna cycle that, and then Mighty Miner, Royal Recruits, and those are all cards we've already used. So immediately the strategy of this challenge has changed, because we have a lot of cards that just got passed on from this match. We have a lot of cards that just got passed on from this match. This challenge might not be as hard as I thought it was going to be. I figured we were going to, I mean, we'll see once we start scraping the bottom of the barrel, but we just passed on a lot of cards. Some archers for you. All right. What do we even use here? We definitely used Royal Recruits. So 7 elixir Royal Recruits are gone. We used Hogs. 5 elixir. It is a win condition. I would have liked to hold on to them, but we did have to cycle something. And honestly, I didn't know he left the game at that point. So we really secured a win with those Hogs. Hogs are off the board. We did not use Zappies. We did not use Goblin Cage. We did not use Flying Machine. We did use the Skeleton Dragons. So 4 elixir Skeleton Dragons are gone. We have Barbarian Barrel is taken off, and Mighty Miner at 4 elixir. Mighty Miner is gone. So I think that's 4 cards that we pass on to the next one. All right, that's a whole deck. That last one. So that whole passing cards on strategy, I don't even have to think about it anymore. We're just gonna let loose and play some games. Let's sleep this deck. Add another one. Let's go for, I'm feeling kind of like a Battle Healer Elixir Golem deck. Let's go ahead and get Battle Healer in here. Let's get Elixir Golem. Let's kind of let loose a little bit. Let's get let's grab Rage for the E-Golem. Let's grab... Let's look for the champions. What kind of champions do we have? Let's grab... Kind of want to hold on to Battle Band a little bit. Let's grab something light, something quick. Let's grab Little Prince. And then we can fill up with like... I don't want to use too many cycle cards, but this is kind of a... I want to play a quicker deck for sure. Let's grab Wall Breakers. Let's grab... let's grab Mirror. This is getting a little strange here, but let's grab Mirror and I want to use some guards. And then one more card. I'll throw him in there. 2/7. I don't want to use a ton of like small cards, but like I'm feeling pretty good after those first two. Let's go with the 2/7 deck. The game has changed. The game has changed after we passed on all those cards. I can play a little bit more aggressively too. I'm not a huge fan of like beatdown decks. All right, Evo Cannon. We have... Do I just go in? I might just go in. Probably ill-advised, but I'm just going to go in. Yeah. Probably should not have done that. We're back on defense. We're going to get some good damage, though. This is probably Hog Cycle. Let's get guards ready for this. Battle Hero up top. Alright. We know what the deck is. 2.6 Hog. We have the elixir, or we have the damage advantage here. We're currently winning the game. We'll take off a few more there. The key to this game is going to be controlling the cannon. And this is a good way to do that, is with Wall Breakers. It's 2 to 3. We get the cannon out of cycle, and then we get our elixir golem like back in rotation.
What up? Future king over here.
We also have this mirror. Can I mirror Little Prince? Have I always been able to mirror champions? I have 2 champions. Who, if I press this, then who does it? Oh, I guess the one of them died. Battle healer? Heal all this up? Oh, he doesn't stay alive. Oh. Let's get Wall Breakers coming down. Evo Cannon is out. Let's get the Little Prince back in cycle. We took too much damage there. Dude, mirror Little Prince? Hold on. This is not what I was expecting mirror to do. Who does it? Oh, he's got a little crown. That's new. That's definitely new. Dude, the Fireball Log combo is killing me. Alright. Back to here. I don't know if this mirrored Little Prince is as good as I thought it was. Alright, we've got so many of these guys. Yeah, he's getting a ton of fireball value. Alright. Bad plays. That was kind of strange. I was figuring things out there. Alright, that's going to be our first loss of the challenge. We're going to stick with it. We're going to keep playing this deck until we can win with it. Okay. This deck operates different than I was expecting it to. Let's keep that in mind moving forward here. Definitely want to get Wall Breakers out. Okay, Mega Knight, Little Prince. That Fireball Log combo was just killing me, and I couldn't really do anything about it. Or I was playing into it because I was giving him a ton of mirror value too. I was just so enamored by a mirrored champion. Does that mean I can get 2 champions in one deck? Interesting. This is not a good deck. I have not made it. What did I misplaced him. I was trying to get a king. Yeah, whatever. I was trying to get a king tower activation. I was watching the firecracker and I just misplayed that.
I warned you.
I wonder if the crown goes to whoever has the most health. This is bad. This is bad. This has gone downhill. This has gone downhill so fast. All right. I got to rethink this strategy. I got to rethink how I'm playing the deck. What? Let's try to get some damage on tower here. Dude, that fisherman just kills me. Just kills me. I hit the button. All right, this is gone. This whole battle is done. All right, we gotta think. We gotta think here. Because now I'm stuck with the deck. I've already used these cards. Maybe I need to build better decks. Maybe I need to build better decks. I'm playing too much to the future. All right, we got to figure this out now. We have hit our first like real snag of the series. And it's early. It's in video 1. All right, I've got to definitely rethink how I'm playing this. Okay, 2 spirits. His own wall breakers. This is like log bait. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and go back. Go back. Yo. What is going on? I've made a terrible mistake with this deck. I've made a terrible mistake with this deck. Let's get this in front of it. Let's try to get something positive here. All right. We're gonna get Little Prince in the back. We're gonna get Heal Spirit or Heal Battle Healer up top. I'm just gonna let that go. The healer comes down late. Wall breakers. I have no spells. I've made a grave error. I have a bad deck. I have a bad deck, and this is not good. Oh no, chat. Chat. I was not supposed to be this cooked this early in the series. I have a bad deck, and I gotta play it through. Yo, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna come out of this one alive. We gotta win with this deck. It's a terrible one. I have so many cards available to me, and I picked a terrible deck. Yo, you'll have to tune in next time to see if I can turn this around. I just got to get out of this deck, and then we're gonna pick. We're just gonna pick the best cards available to us moving forward. We passed on a lot of cards to our to be available for us, but man, take a Valk for the road. I'll see y'all in the next one.